Hey everyone, welcome to this episode's crazy plot moment. To prove he's not with the Beast gang, Juan pulls down his pants for a leg reveal, leaving the boss right-hand man lost for words. The northern boss stares at the prison TV, finds no riot news, and chuckles. Are we that incompetent? Prison authorities deliberately withhold news. Seeing the boss frown, Juan suggests releasing it, making everyone laugh. Outsiders see this, keeping them in control, yet the boss confidant jokes it's a farce. Surprisingly, the northern boss claps for Juan's idea, letting him step up and fight for their choices. Under the boss orders, the northern guys unveil a banner saying, "Everyone deserves a cell." Juan's reaction on camera is priceless. Juan's pregnant wife gapes at the TV in confusion, clueless about everything. Unable to reach him by phone, she speeds to the prison like a drama queen. At this moment, the serious governor laughed heartily when asked about the prison riot. Subtitle, he says preparing report. Soon, he proposes Bardo's extradition, a real go-getter. Subtitles, one is secretly told by a policeman at work. Workstations can connect to the outside. A spy. One desperately seeks help while the powerful officials wreak havoc throughout the city, truly a mischievous troublemaker. The northern boss is anxious for supplies, stress mounting like a sad penguin. The boss right-hand man suggests killing a hostage for some pressure relief. The boss thinks about it, realizing it's a bit overboard. One persuades the boss that the female officers and their families are worthless, but the American hostage is a different story. The boss nods in agreement. What a clever fellow. So, they grab the American and threaten the female officers. No supplies means the American will suffer. Juan seizes the opportunity to dash to the workshop. It's a real cat and mouse. He whispers for help at the hall. A female cop comes. Juan says, "I'm a lawyer," to no avail. Before he finishes, the boss right-hand man strikes, and Juan retaliates out of nowhere. Surprise. Juan hurriedly cleans up the blood like it's a cleaning game, but an old man catches him in the act. The boss returns to cell 211 for questioning. Juan feels guilty, swearing he's never seen the guy. His acting skills are being pushed to the limit. Juan's wife finally arrives at the prison, asking about her husband's condition, but the officer responds flatly like a robot or something. After being told they can't share info, she rolls her eyes and heads home to wait for News Classic. After getting back to his cell, Juan finds the female officer and tells her the escape plan is a bust. Total panic mode. Juan's underling reports that Bardo is in cell 211, but runs into the boss instead to talk about bad luck. The old man looks skeptical, shaking his head and pointing at the blood on Juan's hands, brutally honest. Under questioning, Juan fibs it's gang blood, and you can see the sweat on his brow. Talk about nail-biting tension. The boss lets Blades handle it. Juan thinks, what the heck? I'm a lawyer. Each prisoner is tied to one with a knife, until someone confesses. It's a real standoff situation. As a lawyer, Juan's definitely outmatched against gang members. He narrowly escapes an attack. Just as the enemy feels victorious, Juan pulls off a shocker by yanking the binding rope. What a twist. Juan flips the script, only to face a sneak attack. What a thrill. Amidst the utter chaos, a Beast gang member held captive by Juan knocks down a water pipe. What an absolutely magical moment. The northern members are instantly sapped. The door crashes open, and the Beast gang bursts in. It's about to get wild. At this point, another henchman releases gas, and amidst the mayhem, some hostages escape. Juan joyfully blends in. Juan quickly heads to the supply room, but the colonel captures his image on camera. This is truly a risky moment. The colonel points a gun directly at Juan offstage. It's like a twist from a fable. The only one who can find Bardo is Juan. Talk about pressure galore. That's all joined together and hoping for a miracle to unfold, which will assist Juan in locating Bardo. And make sure not to forget to hit that subscribe button. Juan learns through intel that Bardo is in cell 211, excitedly sharing the news with the colonel. But he was informed that the cell simply doesn't exist at all. He can only rack his brains. It's a classic case of the blind man touching an elephant. As a riot erupts violently at the entrance of the prison, the situation quickly descends into utter chaos, and Juan finds himself under immense pressure. It truly stands as a significant and daunting test. The relatives of the hostages are furious at the scene, and the prison sends a team to suppress things. Total mayhem. Amidst the chaos, Juan's pregnant wife gets pushed and collapses. What a tragedy. Upon seeing this, Juan goes wild as the criminals toss a body into the Northern Territory. What a moral low. The boss, upon seeing the face of the body, feels like he's been struck by lightning. It's his own sister. Anger consumes his reason as he leads a charge to cell 211. Juan is torn between advising him and fearing the fallout. Juan desperately warns, "If you kill Bardo, you'll lose all your negotiating power." The boss who made him do it handed a knife to Juan, and he was thinking, is this all just a big joke? Juan can't hold back and raises a knife, but bleeding out, Bardo gets rushed for help. It's a life or death moment. Juan suggests calling for outside aid, or Bardo will surely die. It's a clever strategy. The boss orders Bardo to be carted off to the medical team, kicking off an intense rescue operation.